Hello my roses, this is Budgeting Rose, and today's video I'm going to discuss my October 2020 monthly goals. I can't believe it, October is here. Wow. Alright, let's get started. So I want to make sure I read one book this month. I want to make sure my sister and my mom and I, we go on one adventure and make sure to take pictures for the photo album, the 2020 photo album. And of course, if you didn't document it, it didn't happen. So that's why I make sure I take pictures of everything. I want to continue posting 2 posts a week on my 2 Instagram channels, accounts. I don't know, my 2 Instagram stuff. I want to make sure I do 1 blog post for November for my Osala Sisters blogging website. Just talking about like whatever hits me, and then I just do a quick, a couple paragraph, whatever's on my mind that month. Make sure I get my flu shot because flu season. So I obviously added some medical stuff. So yes, getting my flu shot is one. Make sure I schedule my annual OBGYN appointment. And, so I have, okay, the kids need to get out of the room. But not really. We should normalize women's periods. So sit down. I'm just joking, but you know what I mean. Sit down. But you've been warned. So I get really painful periods to the point of I want to call out of work, but I just started at my new position. So I feel like I can't call out sick yet, unless obviously I'm sick, but with my period, my old job, yes, I would take a couple of days off because of my period. I would just be lying in bed crying. But now, and also I vomit. Does anybody else vomit? Because that's been my thing for the last couple of years. The first day or 2, I'll vomit. And just, when I'm at work and I'm just praying not to vomit, it's a lot. And then also praying not to die because that's how much pain I'm in. But then I have to not act like I'm dying and in pain. So I have to act. And I'm not a good actor, but I have to act and give an Oscar nominee performance. So, I used to have a thing called Nexaplon. They put it on your arm and it's a birth control, but I would use it to stop my period. And then it stays in my arm for 5 years. So I did that for 5 years and then I stopped because I was like, ooh, let me do this whole natural thing and yada yada. No, I need it. So I'm scheduling my appointment so that I can have that back. This period gotta go because I need my life back. I can't. Oh my God. And in September, when I had my period, so my mom and sister and I were watching, we're hanging out in the living room and it just started. Then I just vomited. So the first time I was able to make it to the bathroom, boom, thank God, saved. They could hear me, bleh, but they were fine. But now it came a second time as I was sitting with them and I just vomited in front of my mom and sister. I'm a person who vomited in front of them. I just felt so violated and vulnerable and grossed out. And they were just so supportive and just got me my bag and what I needed. And I'm just utterly... I just have a wonderful family. That's all I can say. And if you haven't vomited in front of the people you love and they haven't stayed there for you, those people don't love you. Okay, that was my rant. We're done. Thank you for listening. Back to medical. So I want to make sure I schedule my annual primary care appointment. So I want to make sure I get all my blood work done. And that's just the regular blood work. So let me just give you all a tip in case you probably have great doctors, but just remember that the doctor is there to partner with you in your health. They're not the boss of you. Okay, so I'm talking about in America. So if you're somewhere else, I don't know how it works over there. So in America, the doctor is there to partner with you about your health. So I always go with a list of my questions, when I'm going to get this blood work done. I already Googled, what is the normal, blood work I should be getting for my age group, for my, whatever my conditions are. And yeah, I'll go over the list with my doctor as she's checking off the things I need to get blood work for. And then I'll say like, okay, what about this one? What about, and then I'll listen to her. If she's like, oh yeah, no, you don't need that yet because you're fine with this. You do need this one instead. And we have a discussion because it's a discussion. And also I'm paying you and my health. So I should, I feel like I should care the most about my health, but the person who's the doctor should also care about my health. And then we're a team and we work together. I'll also get in this annual physical with the blood work, I want to make sure I get all my STD testing. So just be careful. Like if you ever go and get STD testing with your doctor or whatever, and you're like, oh yeah, give me everything. Like be specific so that they actually do everything. Like, because a lot of times if you say, oh yeah, give me STD testing, they'll just be like, oh yeah, okay, HIV, AIDS test, whatever. So no, I want the whole gamut. So I usually write it all out and I'm like, okay, this one, this one, this one, this one, to make sure I'm clear. I haven't been doing anything at all for like a bunch of years, but I just want to make sure we're good. So that's what we're going to do. And then also get my prescriptions refilled. And what I usually do there is I have my list, obviously. Obviously my doctor has my records, but no, I have to be an advocate for myself when it comes to my health. So I make my list of the prescriptions I need, and then she usually just phones it to my, whatever she does with my what is it called? I have a mail-in order pharmacy, so they get in contact with her and all that, yada yada. But I make sure that's all, cross my T's and all that stuff, because we're gonna make the most of this one appointment that's usually like 15 minutes long. Oh yeah, I'm gonna use all 15 minutes and we're gonna get everything done. All right, that was my second rant of the day. So just take care of your health. Make sure the people that you have in your life, your team, actually care about you and they do stuff. But like, if you're a person who's like, yeah, I hate my doctor, see that right there? And it's like, okay, I would ask you then, why do you hate your doctor? And then if it's things like, oh, my doctor doesn't listen to me, my doctor doesn't take my symptoms seriously, and all those kind of things, that's not your doctor. Get away from that person, get somebody new. All right. That's all I wanted to share. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I want to make sure that I post my YouTube videos once a week at least on this channel, Budgeting Rose. And I added, I need to take at least 5,000 steps a day, because I don't walk around that much. Like my job, I sit at home, I sit or lie down. So sit and lie down. Walking is like not there at all. So I have to make the effort. So this is me. I'm going to walk 5,000 steps a day, and then obviously increase it monthly. So then I'll get up to the 10,000 plus range a day. And then for work, I want to make sure I leave work at 4:30 p.m. every day. And I did add a new one that I just thought of for work. And that is, so I have 2 supervisors under me, and then they have the other employees. So I just, I want to make sure that we're all in sync and I know what I'm aware of, all of the things that are going on. So I'm actually going to implement a once a week supervisor meeting where we go over all the orders that have been put out and where they are on each order, and other new business we need to discuss, what's going on with the staff, just so I can be aware of everything, and then, give them information and, guide them the right way for what we need to be doing, are doing, etc. So let me just add that one in here. So I'm totally excited about this supervisor meeting that I'll be holding. Hold on, let me write it down. Supervisor meeting. 1 time a week. And then hopefully, it'll increase our communication with each other. And when there's more communication, there's less misunderstandings, and misunderstandings lead to issues, and issues lead to, we all are at HR. And we don't need to be at HR. We can just do the right thing, and it'll be amazing. So everybody, thank you so much for sticking with me through my rants. in this where I was just trying to tell you about my goals. I am totally excited for October. I can't wait to see what God does in my life and what I'm able to do, and it will just be amazing. Hopefully I'll be able to get through all these goals, but actually, yes, I'll be able to get through all these goals because we got to make sure we're putting out into the air what we want, which is I will finish these goals. I will accomplish all my goals. Anyway, my roses, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, my roses. Bye.